Good morning, students. Welcome to Social Science class of 9th standard. Today we will study History 4th chapter Vijayanagara and Bahmani Kingdom. In this chapter you learn the establishment of Vijayanagara and Bahmani kingdoms, the dynasties which ruled Vijayanagara and Bahmani kingdoms, achievements and contributions of Sri Krishna Deva Raya, the contributions of the Vijayanagara Empire to culture, the cultural achievements of Bahmani kingdom. The establishment of Vijayanagara Empire is a landmark in Indian history. The South Indian dynasties, the Yadavas of Devgiri, the Kakatiyas of Warangal, the Pandyas of Madurai, and Hoysalas of Dwarasamudra, Cholas of Tanjavur were all the victims of violent attacks of Alauddin Khilji. As a result, political instability, lawlessness, fear, and religious turmoil prevailed everywhere. Under these circumstances, the kingdom of Vijayanagara was born. It ruled for 3 centuries. By 15th century, it spread up to Indian Ocean in south, Bay of Bengal in east, and Arabian Sea in the west. Bhakka and Bukka established Vijayanagara Empire on the banks of the Tungabhadra river in the year 1336 CE. Who were Hakka and Bukka? The 5 sons of Sangama, out of whom Harihara and Bukka were the most famous, laid the foundation of Vijayanagara kingdom. They were the lords of Kakatiyas of Warangal and later appointed as ministers of Kampili, state of modern Karnataka. After the destruction of Kampili state, Muhammad Tughlaq had imprisoned both these brothers and they were released later. With the effort of their guru, Vidyaranya, they were sanctified and they established an independent Vijayanagara Empire, which shortly became the most powerful empire of South India. Hampi became the capital of Vijayanagara Empire. The Vijayanagara kingdom had to face the resistance of the following kingdoms that were present during this time: Delhi Sultans, Gajapatis of Orissa, and Bahmani kings of northern Deccan. The 4 dynasties that ruled Vijayanagara were Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, and Aravidu. The famous kings of Sangama dynasty were Harihara I, Bukkaraya, Harihara II, and Praudadevaraya or Devaraya II. Harihara laid the foundation for the Vijayanagara Empire and developed a capital amidst new hillocks. So first one, Bukkaraya. He defeated the Reddis of Kondavidu and merged Penukonda area with Vijayanagara. Bukka was successful in solving the religious war between the Jains and Sri Vaishnavas, thereby upheld the religious harmony. This fact is revealed by one of the inscriptions in Shravanabedagola. He constructed a fort and a few temples in the capital and encouraged agricultural activities. Bukkaraya sent an ambassador to the court of Chinese king belonging to the Ming dynasty. Bukka's son Kampana defeated the Sultan of Madurai and enlarged his kingdom. This victory is marked in Madura Vijayam. It means the victory of Madurai. It's written by the poet Ganga Devi. Next, Harihara II. During the 27 years rule of Harihara II, he was the son of Bukkaraya. The Vijayanagara Empire comprised of vast area. He took into his control Kondavidu, Kurnool, and Nellore forts. At the time of the death of Bahmani Sultan Mujahid, Harihara II expanded his kingdom from Goa to the north of Konkana coast. He occupied the fort of Pangal, lying to the north of Krishna river in the year 1398 CE. The Devaraya II or Praudadevaraya. The most famous king in the Sangam dynasty was Devaraya II. He had earned the title of Elephant Hunter. He defeated the king Gajapati Kapilendra of Orissa and seized Kondavidu. So by suppressing the regional leaders of the border, he expanded the kingdom up to Krishna river in the northeast. Later, he defeated the Kerala ruler and received royalties from Kerala and Sri Lanka. This earned him the title Dakshinapathada Chakravarti, means the Emperor of the South. Through these conquests, the Vijayanagara Empire extended from Sri Lanka to Gulbarga and Telangana to Malabar. So, according to Nunes, he was a Portuguese traveler. The kings of Ceylon, means present Sri Lanka, Pulicat, Pegu, Tenasserim of Burma were paying royalties to Proudadevaraya. Devaraya II chased the traditional enemy Ahmad Shah of Bahmani till Bijapur and occupied Mudgal and Bankapur. His commander Lakkana Dandesh took up a successful naval voyage. Devaraya II was tolerant towards other religions. He constructed mosques, Jain and Vaishnava temples in the capital. Being a poet himself, he had in his court the Sanskrit scholar Dindima and the Kannada scholar Lakkana Dandesh. During his period, Veerashaiva tradition and literature saw a revival. After the death of Devaraya II in 1446 CE, weak kings came to power and the rule of Sangama dynasty came to an end. So students, today we have studied about the Sangama dynasty kings. In next session, we will study about Tuluva dynasty, the famous king Krishna Devaraya.